All right, guys. Well, I got one good first question coming from Ian. I'm guessing, Ian, you're in Brazil or South America or perhaps Europe because of your word provincial. Ian's in his early 40s and he wants to compete in MMA. He's not currently heavily training, but he's planning to. So, Ian used to be a wrestling champion, but that was way back in high school. And if something was 24 years ago, that only counts somewhat, especially if we're not talking, if we're talking high school level and we're not talking America. That only means so much. As far as the capoeira background you have, and a little bit of Muay Thai and a little bit of no-gi, that's not enough regular months to even count that much. You have to realize you're basically going in it from scratch. So my advice is, number one, are you in shape at all already? Number two, that's pretty crazy in your 40s to be wanting to fight MMA. If you haven't ever done it, it's not to say it can't be done if you're planning on just one amateur fight or smoker type fight. So, yeah, join an MMA team, get people to take you under your wing. Don't lie to you, but say this is my goal to fight between 9 and 10 months, 9 and 12 months from actually starting. I want to have one amateur fight. But that means you have to be able to hold up to training without injuries through all that fight. Sorry about the lighting, guys. I didn't even set up the camera here. I just wanted to get to this question. Let's see if I go chill out over here. I wanted to go get to the question. That's better. I wanted to get to the question because it's a good one. So I'll answer it. I can't do this with everybody, but before I go to bed, I'll answer this. So Ian, you're going to need to get with them and you're going to need to be aware of your body and check in. You should probably start by doing some yoga classes for 2 weeks and doing a lot of cardio just to get your body prepared to get in that MMA gym. You need to be wary of injuries. I would be very surprised if you could make it 9 to 12 months in a heavy training to do a amateur or even a smoker fight without injuries. So taking care of things like your back, hamstrings, neck, etc. Has to be of the utmost priority. So I would start by finding a place you could go do yoga for 1 or 2 weeks. Pay up front and just do yoga, or the MMA gym. And I'm going to do yoga for 2 weeks and then get into that Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai class. So now, having said that, that doesn't mean you could just go into an MMA fight in 9 or 12 months. You're going to need to get into a no-gi grappling tournament for beginners, white belts, whatever, in about 4 months, 3 to 4 months after training. Because you're on a timeline that you can't wait like a young guy. Young guy, I don't think you should ever be in an MMA fight amateur until you're at least a blue belt in Jiu-Jitsu and have years of Muay Thai and about at least 3 or 4 Muay Thai smoker matches that don't count, like 1-2 minute round type things. You would need to have already like 5-6 no-gi grappling tournament matches just to get used to the nerves. You shouldn't be fighting pro in MMA until you're at least a purple belt in Jiu-Jitsu. You should not have your first pro fight nowadays in MMA until you're at least a purple belt in Jiu-Jitsu. And you're basically purple brown belt level in striking and wrestling. So, but being your age, I'm almost 43 myself, it's about maintenance of the body, seeing where you're at, and trying to have the game plan. So the game plan is 3 to 4 months. I'm going to have a grappling match or matches, get in a no-gi tournament, get in a gi tournament. Not like crazy, but like 4 months, 6 months in, 8 months in. You need to get matches under you. Just because you competed in wrestling 25 years ago doesn't mean you remember how to compete and deal with the nerves and the stress and the adrenaline dump now. You got to face reality. So you need to do those things, and then 6, 7, 8 months in, hopefully your striking's coming along, and now it's time to do, and you've already had some grappling matches to get over those nerves and competitions again. And if your body's holding up, now it's time to do striking smoker, Muay Thai smoker, whatever, something like that. A local gym, get in the ring, get hit, hopefully not too much, and take it from there. Then if that all goes right, your team can go, all right, 9 to 12 months was our thing. Hopefully in 12 months, we can get you an amateur MMA fight or maybe just a smoker in your area. Maybe it's not even real amateur. Or, in America, like camo, it's like athletic commission controlled amateur. Like that's just your goal, is just getting to one amateur fight is a goal, because that means 6, 7, 8, 9 grappling matches first, 1, 2 smoker Muay Thai matches first, and not having your back, knees, and neck go out within that year of training. So good luck to you. That's taken on a lot. It is taken on a lot. Once I hit 40 and a half, I won a Korean top team. You can look at my sparring there. 2 of the guys have been winning in the UFC. Last couple UFCs ago, one's won 2 fight in the UFC. Sparring pretty well against those guys, even at 40 and a half. But after the second day, I couldn't move for a week, and my ribs were horribly injured from one of those last knees in the sparring video I took. And I go, my body's just not healing like it used to. I just can't take the damage like it used to. And then I started slowing down, and recovery slowing down, and cardio started going down. So I was pretty good hanging with a lot of pros, like top level pros. I mean, this guy's a tall Korean guy, 6'2", won a standing guillotine in his first fight, one with right hand knockout in his second fight in the UFC. Hanging with good guys, good, young, athletic guys. But for me, it was like 40 and a half, and really I felt myself peaking around 36 to 38, and even at 38, I was like, the experience was just kind of where the cardio, not really just cardio, but ability to hustle, to scramble, to push the pace kind of thing was starting to go downhill. So, hopefully you like that advice. I hope you like a personalized video, and really, is that the goal you want to have, or could you just be happy winning some grappling tournaments? So, make it your goal and see what happens. But if that goal post shifts because of injuries, if you can't get there, maybe you can, and that's great. And what I recommend is do some yoga for a week somehow. I've barely done it myself. Make sure you show up to classes early. It takes longer for me to warm up. I have to make sure that I warm my back up more than most. I have my own little routine that I like to do before even classes even start. So I sometimes am huffing and puffing in warm-ups. That's okay, because I don't even get my real wind until like after the first 3 rolls. And then, I'm ready to go, and everyone else is sitting down. So hope you guys liked it, and please keep sending me your questions. I don't know if I'll be making videos, or I'll do one video with fan questions and make things a little bit shorter, but this is a pretty good question. It seemed like it was a serious question, so I wanted to get to it. Hope you liked it. Thanks.